Dang, I missed that. I woke Mauricio.
Eh,
And missed the last 5 minutes, but it's okay. And Google says at GFE Ireal J, right? So balance, right? It's one telling us to be balanced, two to have a prosperity mindset, an abundant mindset, right? With that, going into the week, right? We're gonna have peace and abundance. So we can see, right? If we cultivate a certain energy at the beginning of the week, we can carry it through the week, right, and attract those things. Ashe, Ashe. Obatala says the
Ashe,
same thing, huh? Oh, okay.
Ashe.
Obatala says Ejife, Irai, cool, right? Balance, right? Balance energy, right? Push, pull, work, play, you know, whatever, light, dark, right? Hot, cold, a mixture of balanced energies, right? Will help us to longevity. Or it should have put us in a longevity mindset. Like we focused on longevity. We doing things or starting things or continuing things with longevity in mind. It shows us, right, that because of longevity with patience, right, we should have more or continued longevity or long life. So being determined, hey, I'm only gonna do things, right, that have longevity. I'm only gonna put my energy into things that will return them to me, even if it's over time. It can be about ideology, right? Is it does me coming to class help push me into longevity? Does me casting E fine offering above, does that help me to move into longevity? Is that something that will bring me longevity? Right? It tells us like cool headedness from Obatala, right? If we're not cool headed, right, or we allow ourselves to get off our square balance, right? 10 toes down, right? That's still balance, right? Because it's 5 toes on each foot. Balance. Keeping those high energies down, right, will move us into continued longevity. It's telling us specifically start here and this is what you're going to get. If you start somewhere else, this ain't what you're going to get. Usar with that balanced energy as well, right? Producing the having the spermatozoa and the ovum. I don't know how to say it so easily. But the balance of men and women creates something new. Two single celled organisms coming together to multiply. This balance is needed for longevity. No risky behavior, right? No arguments or fights, right? Because you can't control where they go. Back to the verses, you can't control where the fire burns and don't burn. You can what it don't burn. You can try to control it. You can't stop the sun from moving overhead, right? Certain things you just can't stop. But you have a certain amount of control. Don't start the fire. Don't strike that match. Don't pour that gas. Don't do none of that. Because once the fire is lit, it becomes uncontrollable. The sun is too massive, right? Even at this distance, it causes challenge, obstacle, makes things unbearable. It tells us coolness is the way. Balance, right? And our emotions, balance in our mentals, you know, balance in the way we think will help us to longevity. IJ says, with strong character, right, we will move through Iku. Right? So what does that mean, right? Certain transitions we need to make, right? The Odu Ifa was talking about not bickering and fighting and things like that, respecting one's elders. So the things that cause us, right? The things that cause us the blockage, even in this week, the things that cause us the blockage must die. The ideology, right? The feelings, right? Sometimes I don't know what it is, right? But whatever it is, right, it has to die, right, in order for there to be abundance. Doing that will help us, right, to have peace and enjoy our abundance. So if you're angry with your blessing or you disgruntled about your blessing, your lady pregnant, but you don't want the baby, at odds with your blessing. Got a job, quit your job based on an incident, reacting, lose your job. Those things, right, need to, those fast moving energies, right, that panic sometimes, or fear, or apprehensiveness, those things, sometimes they need to die in order for us to have growth. Our reaction that we may have developed over 20 years or 10 years, or things that you're holding on to from when you was a kid, right? Those things need to die because you can't take them with you where you're going. It's not enough space. Ajay says, when you do this, right, your prosperity will increase. You'll be at peace so that you can call in your abundance, so you can realize your abundance. If I says, Ire Pupo, right? I was blessed to throw it. You know, it took a long time for me to get there because I had to go through Ire Aiku, Ire Aj, Ire Omo, Ire Aya, Ire Ishegun, Ire Lafia. If I says there's gonna be plenty of blessings for us this week. Also, that we should enter the week realizing our blessings. Everybody say, I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.
I'm blessed.
And blessed.
I'm blessed.
I'm blessed
I'm blessed.
and
I'm
highly
blessed.
favored.
Huh?
I
And
said,
highly,
and highly favored.
yeah, I say, and highly favored.
And
There's
highly
some,
favored.
listen, there are some who don't like their blessings. May I never be them. I'm happy for everything. I posted some, I think Ifa Kemi posted something. It's about what we choose. How do we choose to see the thing? I choose to see it as a blessing. I'm tired of going through stuff that's a lesson. Ire Pupo with Alafia and Ire Oma. May my elders receive blessing through me. And I pray that I will receive blessing through you. I already have. May your children, your godchildren, subordinates, people in your community, your neighbor, may you receive blessing from them. Ore, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ashun says Ire J with Ire Aiku with Alafia. Again, abundant mindset. I have everything I need right now. I hope you all say the same. May, based on Irete Alaje, may we be able to have things that we want. Maybe we be able to do things that we want. That means that all of our needs are met, that we are on the road to more blessing. Ashe, it is from a wealthy mindset that we are able to call in multiple blessings. Ire Pupo. You ready, Ifakemi?
Yes. 1 second. Okay. Otura Olori Ere.
Olorire, Ashe.
Okay. Osunsum Were. Did I say that right?
Osunsun Were Were.
Were. Osunsum Were. The priest of the forest cast Ifa for Otoro. When going to be rich and marry Ogbe, he was advised to offer a bow. He complied. Travelers to Ipo and Ofa, come and see how blessed we are. Ashe.
Ashe. Otura going to marry Ogbe. I don't even know what to say to that. May we align, may we align ourselves, with the thing that give us blessing. Right? So it's not that Otura received a blessing and Ogbe didn't. It wasn't that Ogbe received a blessing and Otura did. The last line says what, Ifakemi?
Come and see how blessed we are.
Ooh. Come see how blessed we are. Iliad Dingbe, Iliad do the temples. We can look at it that way, right? Iliad do and Iliad Dingbe married. All of you are in various stage of marriages to your destiny. Matter of fact, we show it, our marriage, right? When we change our names in the chat or in the group. You show by the name change that you're married to your destiny. It's the elevation that you align with. It is the steps you take in a particular direction, right, that brings Ire. In a physical sense, right, when it talks about spouse and these other relationships, right? It's saying that there's a benefit to it, even if some of you don't see it yet. There's a benefit in your alignments. There's a benefit in having part of your destiny or having all of your destiny. There's a benefit. The benefit is long life. And with long life, you have Ire. With long life, you have Ire. You have long life, you have Ire Aya Oko. With long life, you have victory over adversary. With long life, you have success and elevation. With long life, you have all Ire. Suru. It was all the Ire that went to live with Suru. It is Suru that brought long life. Ashe. Questions, concerns, comments?